Well, hello, Libra, and welcome to Mystic Door Tarot. This is Barb with your weekly tarot card reading for September 29th through October 5th, 2025, and we have the first quarter moon kicking off the week. And I really can't believe that October is upon us this week, and I do hope everyone's doing well and maybe enjoying some cooler weather. Now, if you're new to my channel, hello and welcome. And a reminder, Libra, these are general readings, which will not resonate with everyone. If you would like a personal reading, the link is in the description box below. So with that, let's dive in. Let's see what crystal is being suggested for you, Libra, for the week. Which crystal is coming through for Libra? All right, Libra, it's carnelian. Your root and sacral chakra, so keeping you grounded, centered, balanced, especially in regards to your sacral chakra, which is, your feelings, your emotions, and your desires as well. Let's see what the career and life message is for you for this week. What's coming through for Libra? Messages, guidance for Libra, please. And we have flashback. People from the past return. You may work with a previous coworker or take back an old job. You get a second chance. And what does it say right there? Oh, that's the name of the camera. Olympus. I remember those. Okay. Let's see, a message for your direction, please. But so far, Libra, there could be people in your past. You might be bumping into them. You could be, it could be an old coworker coming back where you're currently working. Or you might go back to an old job. Getting a second chance. All right. Ooh, and we have rescue. Okay. Well, first glance at this card, I felt like it was in connection to your flashback card here in regards to getting a second chance in some way, shape, or form. So it could be, let's say you get laid off from a job unexpectedly. This is about asking for help. So, henceforth, the rescue there. You can expect help with whatever issue is at hand. You just need to ask, Libra. And the most important support you can expect is from Spirit Source. Kind of lighting up what you need in your life. Almost like magic. So ask and you will receive. We have heard that phrase so many times. There's no need to fear anything. Safety is a place within. So spirit to the rescue. And it could also be someone from your past returning to help you out in some way, shape, or form. And that could be offering you a job. And that goes into conjunction with getting a second chance, taking an old job back if needed. All right, Libra, let's see what the tarot has to say for this week. Messages and guidance for Libra, please. What's coming through for Libra? What does Libra need to hear? We had a card flip out. And it is the Major Arcana card, the Hanging Man. Seeing things from a new perspective. There might be something new that's kind of on the horizon here. Something that's going to give you kind of like build confidence. And that is that second chance. So that's what keeps coming through the loudest, you might say. Someone from the past is coming to your rescue and you're getting a second chance. That could be a relationship. That could be in regards to a job. something that you're working on or working towards. And the Hangman is seeing things now from a new perspective, and maybe seeing, in regards to someone from the past, how they can help you out now. And this is definitely asking ye shall receive, because something is trying to come together to create something new. There's a bit of a sacrifice here because of getting into the situation, where, with this card coming in, someone's coming to your rescue, Libra. What else do we have? So you're seeing things from a whole different point of view now. Almost like, I want to say you're on the other end of the line now. All right. We have the Five of Cups. Yeah, things are not the way they used to be. You're kind of longing for that. Cups energy here is loss, regret, wanting things to be the way they were. And I feel that something is changing. Very challenging energy with the 5 energy. There's change coming in, so things aren't going to be the way they used to be. You're going to hear yourself saying, oh, the good old days. Those were the days. And you have to let that energy go. We have the High Priestess coming in. Another major arcana card. So following your gut instincts, the sky's the limit here. So again, there seems to be a lack of self-confidence here, or you're beating yourself up over maybe something that happened in the past, but you're getting a second chance here. It could be with a person, it could be with a boss, it could be, with a position. The High Priestess is an indication the sky's the limit for opportunities. You just have to trust your gut instincts on this one. Let go of any negative self-talk, Libra. That's not going to do you any good. Oh, look at this. Look what came stumbling out. Major Arcana card, the Tower. So you've really got some significant change taking place this week, Libra, if you want it. You can remain right where you are. And I almost want to say stuck, but, 3 major Arcana cards. That change is might be thrust upon you. You might not want this change, because the 5 of Cups is an energy. There's the difficulty. There's the change. Things are changing. You want things to be the way that they used to be, but you have new opportunities. If you look at this card, you can see the 2 cups in the background. This is done and over with. It ran its course. It had its time in the spotlight, you might say, but these 2 cups in the background is 2 new opportunities or paths that you can take. Also, getting that second chance. So sky's the limit here. So definite change is happening, coming in. You're not it might not be easy, but you're seeing things in a totally from a different point of view. Maybe you've never been laid off from a job before. It can be that kind of energy. But it gets you moving in a different direction, looking at things differently. And the flashback card is an indication that there's something waiting in the wings for you. All right, the Hanged Man. And we got the Hanged Man. You are definitely going to see things from a different point of view, whether you like it or not. So that was an example I gave in regards to getting laid off. Some of you might be, but it's an example of experiencing something you haven't before. 5 of Cups. And we have the Empress. So these 2 opportunities what these 2 upright cups represent is the perfect opportunity for you to be creative, for you to go in a new direction. It is abundance, very fertile energy that's coming in. And again, with the High Priestess here, the potentials are limitless. There's no ceiling that you have to break through. Trust your gut instincts. Have a plan. Have a plan. Because the Tower energy is coming this week. Something's going to fall apart, fall through. Plans are going to be tampered with, you might say. You might be getting some bad news. But there's an opportunity in it. What my guys are telling me is that phrase where you might close the door. Close the door, open the window. Help me out here, guys. I can't remember that one. If you close the window, open the door, it's either way. Anyway, you get the point that I'm making. It's kind of like a blessing in disguise, but it's not going to feel good when it's actually happening. So let's see what else is coming through. But definitely you are seeing things from a different point of view. If you never experienced what it feels like to get laid off, it might happen on Friday. That's when it usually is, at the end of the week, you get a paycheck, you get a pink slip, and that's it. You don't have to come in on Monday. Doesn't feel good. We have the Six of Wands. You're gonna land a new position. So for some of you, you're getting this second chance in some way, shape, or form. Not necessarily the situation that you're currently in, but it could be the direct result of that. Picking up, with the Rescue card here. Someone's coming to your aid. So Six of Wands is stepping into a new role, a leadership position, being successful. And I had yet another, it's your card. King of Swords just wanted to come out. Seeing things very clearly from a rational standpoint. Now, this King of Swords looks very relaxed. I mean, he does have his sword drawn, just in case. But I feel, there's really no need for that. It's just really having that mental clarity. And you're going to love the opportunity that's coming in with this Six of Wands. It's the last message here for Libra. And we have the Two of Pentacles. Message I get with the Two of Pentacles is you're going to be following the money. So whether it's a second job, some extra income, maybe a part-time job, a hobby that you make money off of, there's an opportunity here of starting something new. Your life, your world can be shooken up this week with the Tower card coming in, but it's to benefit you in the long run. As the Six of Wands is an indication that you're supposed to be in a different role. Now, for some of you, it can be you're going to become a parent. You're going to start a family, or you could be getting married. Any of those things. But it also can be in regards to the work that you do. So can be someone from the past is returning for a reason, maybe a business partnership. And it could be a previous coworker, maybe where you had always said you were going to do something together. But you're getting a second chance in some way, shape, or form this week. All right, Libra, let's see what the angels have to say. Final message here for Libra. What's coming through? Final message. And you've got the answer of yes with the exclamation point. There's 2 yeses. This one is even more so. And look, it's almost like, look at how similar the cards are. Something that is going to benefit you very much in the long run. All right, Libra, that's the messages for the week. Thank you so much for joining me and sending you love and abundance.